Yo, what's going on, guys? So we've had announced Israel Adesanya, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. It's been announced for Seattle card in March 28th. All right. So thoughts on this fight? To be honest, you know,
Who cares, brother? Who cares, brother? Who
not
cares?
that excited. Not that excited for this fight, but we all understand what they're trying to do here, right? We all understand as MMA fans what they're trying to do here, right? Israel Adesanya, one of their biggest stars of recent years, not looking too good for him, on a bit of a losing streak. Joe Pyfer, new kid on the block. You're trying to grow his profile. American MMA is in the bin. And I need to actually do a video on that. American MMA is in the bin. Not a lot of prospects. Not what, one champion? Hey, Kayla? We got to talk about that, but that was for another video. But what they're trying to do here is basically build off of Israel Adesanya's star power, his reach, his fame, to build up Joe Pyfer. I understand it. It's a cruel game. It's a cruel game. Personally, obviously, I'm a fan of Israel Adesanya, man. He's been one of my favorite fighters of past years. But I feel this is a fight he can win. May not be looking good for him so far in his later years, but this one I think he can win. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Joe Pyfer, I'll be honest. I think physicality wise, he's a specimen. He's got that in his locker. But as a technician, especially in the striking realm against Israel, someone of Israel's experience, of his caliber, I don't think he'll be able to mix it on the feet. Obviously, he can catch him. Piper's got power. He can catch him. But technically, IQ wise, on the feet, I think Israel's got this one in the bag. Obviously, the weakness of Israel Adesanya is grappling, or his weaker part of his game is grappling. But I don't think Pyfer is a good enough grappler to cause a problem in that world. I think Israel Adesanya can win this one. My early pick for this one would be Israel Adesanya. But we'll see. I want to know your thoughts on this fight, guys. Are you excited for this fight? Let me know in the comments below. Also, we've got a few other fights announced. Let's just run through those quickly. So we also have Grasso versus Barber 2. Now, decent fight. I think Barber's shown progression and Grasso's shown regression of recent. So I'm more in the Barber camp for this one. I think Barber can get this done. Yeah, I think Barber can get this done. She more well rounded. Oh, they're both pretty well rounded, but Grasso of recent, I'm not really rating her technical abilities. There's deficiencies there. I'm seeing, man. There's deficiencies there, but we'll see. All right, we're moving on. We also have Moreno versus Almabayev. Almabayev. I always say that on a mad one, but Moreno versus Almabayev, which actually should be a quite an interesting fight, to be fair. Um, Almabayev is actually he's, he's from that region, the Caucasus Mountains. You know, them man are grapplers for days. So Asu might cause a little problem for Moreno. Moreno is he's technically good, but I don't know. He's of recent. It's just not. It's just not going well for the guy. Let's just say that it's just not going well for the guy. Moreno. Let's just check. Who did he fight last? He fought recent, no? Yeah, that was it. Tyra. He lost against Tyra. So yeah, he lost against Tyra. Obviously, no shame in that. Tyra's on the rise. Tyra could hold a belt potentially this year. So yeah, another fight announced. you saw Sean Strickland versus Hernandez. Fluffy Hernandez versus Sean Strickland. I'm excited for this one. Interesting matchup. Uh, both both men here have crazy cardio. Sean Strickland's. Both of them have a similar game, just in different aspects. Hear me out. Sean Strickland, good cardio, good pressure, striking heavy. Hernandez, good cardio, good pressure, grappling heavy. It's an interesting fight, this one. It's an interesting fight. I'm actually very interested to see how this one goes. Um, what problems could Sean Strickland pose? The teep works good for him. Working the body. I've seen Hernandez hurt from body shots before. Um, what can Hernandez do? Just pressure him. Cool. Pressure him against the fence. Not letting him breathe. Not letting him get space. Suffocating him. We'll see how this goes. Interesting. Also, we have Spivak versus Delijar. Heavyweight fight. Interesting. I'm not gonna make any early calls. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any early calls on this. And we also have some fights on UFC 326 announced. So we got Cody Garbrandt versus, I believe how you say that, Xiao. We also have Costa versus Ferreira. That's an interesting fight. We also have Moicano versus Ortega 2. Moicano almost had Ortega beat in the first one. Almost. But almost weren't good enough to see if he can do it now. And Carl Baralio versus Rena Derrida, which would be a good fight as well, I believe. So yeah, we've got quite a few fights lined up so far this year. Hopefully we get a few more bangers in the pipeline. Guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll keep you updated where I can. Let's get it this year. UFC, we need banging fights put on for the peoples. But yeah, guys, I'm out. Till next time.